Okay, now you see this video? I uploaded an hour ago, and TikTok's punished me over it. It says it violates community guidelines. How does it violate community guidelines? It's just me and the cops talking about a man who violated my house. It's me and the cops talking about a man who did trespassing. It's me and the cops, me and two police officers, talk about a man who literally did, he violated the law. He's a criminal. He's crazy. He's nut job. And he violated the law. He came on my property unasked. He refused to leave. And he threatened to kill me dead if I called the cops. What's wrong with TikTok? Have they lost their mind? There's nothing wrong with the video. So, what happened? And another stupid thing about it? TikTok will never give me an email telling me why they did it. They refuse to tell me why they did it. And it doesn't violate community guidelines. If there's community guidelines they violated, TikTok has responsibility to tell me in an email what community guidelines did the video violate. What community guidelines did law enforcement violate? What community guidelines did I violate? All I'm doing is put a public service video out. What community guidelines did it violate? So it makes no sense to me. And so yeah, I'm not drunk in it. I'm not crazy in it. Violate no community guidelines. What did I do wrong? All I did was talk about the law. I talked about the law that has to do with staying your ground law. I was honest. I was truthful. I didn't lie. I told the truth about the man who violated my property. The cops, they talked about it, man. It is saying the cops are crooked? Are they saying the cops violate community guidelines? Are they saying I'm crooked? Are they saying I'm violate? Is TikTok saying I violate community guidelines? Or is TikTok trying to protect criminals? Is TikTok trying to protect trespassers? Is TikTok trying to protect people who will say to you, "We will kill you dead" if you call the cops on us? Who the hell is TikTok protecting? What goddamn community guidelines did I violate? What community guidelines did the police violate? What community guidelines did this video violate? If TikTok can support people killing people because they're gonna call the cops on them, and a person posts a video talking about it and said they're gonna use staying your ground law to protect themselves against criminals that say, if you call the cops on me, I'm gonna kill you dead. And they post a video saying, well, look, if you come to my house and I say you're gonna kill me if I call the cops on you, I'll just simply buy a gun. I'll blow your goddamn brains out. I'll protect myself now for the rest of my life by killing any man who comes to my house who threatens to kill me dead, because it violates the staying your ground law. I got a right to do that. Now, if TikTok don't like the law, if TikTok hates the federal government, if TikTok hates the law, then fine. I understand that. If TikTok hates cops, if TikTok loves criminals, okay, fine. I hope TikTok explains this to the population. Tell them they love criminals. They love criminals. They hate cops. They hate people obeying the law. They love criminals. So TikTok removed this video because they said you see, look, it said violent extremism. I'm not a violent extremist. There was nothing violent about it. That's a goddamn fucking lie. That's told the truth. So I'll post on YouTube so you can all see for yourself. You see for your goddamn selves. If a person is saying they're going to use this thing your ground law to protect themselves from criminals that's violent extremism, then fine. I don't see how protect yourself from criminals is violent extremism. TikTok a goddamn motherfucking liar. Solid victory. So I'll complain to TikTok. I'll tell them how they violate my civil rights and they violate freedom of speech. And I'll hire a lawyer to sue TikTok, and TikTok will make me goddamn motherfucking rich. Solid victory. I'm gonna love suing TikTok. TikTok's gonna make me a shit pot load of money. I can't wait to get a few goddamn $1 million out of TikTok's fucking ass. God, I love getting rich. Thank you for making me rich, TikTok. Jesus Christ, I'm glad you fucked me up and you violated my civil rights. Thank God. You think I'm a violent extremist, so I'm not. Thank God. You sure do love violating freedom of speech. Praise God. Thank you for making me the richest man on social media. Thank you. Praise God, TikTok. You're stupid. Now it says, warning received. You receive a warning for your first violation. The next violation will result in a strike. Tap to find out how this affects your account. First warning, you receive a warning for your first violation. The next violation will result in a strike. View details. Clarence Dewitt Young gives a report about a nut job. Now, everybody can go to my YouTube channel at Clarence Dewitt Young Vindication and see for yourself. How is this violent extremism? I want you to comment. I want you to write to TikTok and make fun of TikTok about Jesus. How is this violent extremism? Violent extremism. TikTok, you goddamn fucking stupid. Violation reads, violent behaviors and comment and criminal activities. Recognize that online content related to violence can cause real world harm. We do not allow any violent threats, incitement to violence, or motion of criminal activities that may harm people, animals, or property. If there is specific, credible, and imminent threat to human life or serious physical injury, we report it to relevant law enforcement. Thank God. Please report me to the FBI. Please, I wish God to report me to the FBI. That way, the FBI can come to me and tell me, Clarence, you're a violent extremist. Yes, to stand your ground law is true. Yes, you're well within your rights, but when you tell people you're gonna blow somebody away who threatens to kill you dead, you ain't got the right to tell people you're gonna blow somebody away who kills you dead. That's evil. No, it's not. No, it's not. There's nothing evil about that. The man threatened to kill me dead if I called the cops on him. All I did was state the law as it is in law books. And what I would do if another person came to my house and violated my rights and threatened to kill me dead. I said, the man comes to my house and threatened to kill me dead when I said I'm call cops on him. I'll blow his goddamn brains out. That's what standing your ground law allows you to do. It's not incitement to violence. It's conditional. If a man comes in your house and threatens to kill you, or a man comes to your house and tell you he's going to rape your wife, don't you got a right to kill that man dead if he comes to your house and threatens to kill you or threatens to rape your wife? I think you got a goddamn fucking right to do that. That's not violent extremism. There's nothing violent extremism about that. That's a fact of goddamn fucking life. If TikTok supports that kind of behavior, where it's like, you ain't got a right to tell a man that comes to your house and say he's going to rape your wife. You can't kill that man dead. You ain't got a right to tell a man who comes to your house and say he's going to kill you dead because you're going to call cops on him. You ain't got that right. You're a violent extremist. You're evil. You're a filthy piece of shit. Therefore, we're going to ban you from TikTok. We're going to kill your TikTok account. And guess what? Then fuck you, goddamn TikTok. Burn in goddamn hell. Always. Always. For the guy, you'll always be a piece of shit, TikTok. You always goddamn will be. Solid victory. TikTok violates freedom of speech. TikTok violates civil rights. That's all there is to it. This gives me a right to sue the shit out of TikTok with my lawyer. So I'll call my lawyer this week or next week I'll sue TikTok. I'll call civil rights attorney if I got to. I'll sue TikTok with civil rights attorney. Because TikTok just violated my civil rights. Praise God. And this is my argument to TikTok. Now, video is not up within 24 hours. That proves TikTok loves rapists. TikTok loves to let people come to their house and tell them they're going to kill them dead. And person ain't got right to tell the cops, this ain't right. No person has the right to come to my house and threaten to kill me. And TikTok tells, it's TikTok telling rape victims, look, you ain't got the right if some man rapes you to put up the protest on TikTok that you're going to kill another rapist that comes to your house and rape you. You ain't got that goddamn right. TikTok don't care about victims. TikTok don't care about people as victims of crime. TikTok loves preventive criminals. TikTok loves people violate people's rights. TikTok loves criminals. TikTok loves rapists. That's all the fuck there is to them. It's time to destroy TikTok. It's all victory. This is the proof. 1% honest God proof. TikTok loves criminals. Alright, warning receive. You received a warning for your first violation. This violation will result in a strike. The tap to find out how this affects your account. Force warning. You receive a warning for your first violation. Next violation will result in a strike. View details. Clarence Dewitt Young is reported by the nut job. Violation reason. Your violent behavior and criminal activities will recognize we recognize that online content related to violence can cause real world harm. We do not allow any violent threats, incitement to violence, or promotion of criminal activities that may harm people. You see, this thing, I posted this video to stop this kind of shit. I posted this video to stop violence. I posted this video to stop real world harm. I posted this video to stop threats to people's lives. I posted this video so a criminal cannot come to a person's house and threaten to kill them dead if they call the cops on that person. I posted this video so women will have relief. So a criminal rapes a woman, she has the right to go to TikTok and say, law's flawed. You know why? Because somebody came to my house and they threatened to, let's say a woman does the same thing I did. Let's say somebody comes in a woman's house and she said she's going to call the cops. And they said they're going to rape her if she ever calls the cops. Well, you saw what TikTok did to me. All I did was the same thing. I said, well, man said he's going to kill me dead if I call the cops on him. And so I protested. And I said, well, you know something? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I said on TikTok, if a man comes to my house and threatens to kill me, I'm going to call cops on him, I'm not going to blow his goddamn brains out. That's all I said. Nothing more, nothing less. I had the right to say that. It's the law. I ain't threatening to kill goddamn nobody unless somebody threatens to kill me first. See, this is where TikTok got it wrong. We recognize that online content related to violence can cause real world harm. I'm trying to stop violence. I'm trying to stop real world harm. I'm not trying to create it. I said someone threatens to kill me, not threatening to kill them back. So they won't do it no goddamn more. So they won't come in my house and threaten to do it to me ever again. So they won't come to anybody's house and threaten to do it to me ever again. That's what I did. We do not allow any violent threats. I didn't threaten any goddamn body. A man threatened to kill me dead if I called the cops. So what I said, if a man comes to my house and threatens to kill me, not blow his brains out, that stops real world violence. that stops it from ever taking place. It doesn't cause real world violence. It stops real world violence from ever coming about. I'm best friends with Chief Ed Reese of Hamilton, Georgia Police Department. He will agree with me 100%. He'll say, well, you know something? TikTok's goddamn fucking evil. Because TikTok agrees with people come to somebody's house and threaten to take their life. And apparently victims don't have a right to go to TikTok and air their grievances. Victims do not have a right to go to TikTok and air their grievances to counter what somebody says they're going to do to them when they're going to kill them dead. People don't got a right to go to TikTok and air their grievances. People don't got a right to go to TikTok and tell the truth and tell people, look, the reason I'm posting this video, because a man came in my house, he threatened to kill me dead if I call the cops. So I post this video so you know what happens, so you know the truth. That's why I post it. If a woman can't do that either, because a man threatened to rape her, she called the cops, then what goddamn good is TikTok? TikTok ain't helping goddamn nobody. That means TikTok love rapists. That means TikTok love people come to your house and threaten to take your life. TikTok say you got a right to say a goddamn fucking thing about it. TikTok say we don't give a goddamn fuck about you. We hope you do goddamn fucking die. That's what TikTok is saying. That's my counter argument. TikTok does not believe in freedom of speech. TikTok will violate your freedom of speech in a heartbeat. It's for the God they goddamn fucking will. So, what can you do? We do not allow any violent threats, incitement to violence, or promotion of criminal activities. I didn't promote any criminal activity. I stated the law. The stand your ground law is the law of the land. Now, maybe the stand your ground law doesn't exist anymore. Maybe the U.S. government killed the stand your ground law. If it doesn't exist anymore, I'd like TikTok to come up with a count and tell me where I violated. How did I do wrong? Is TikTok going to tell me the stand your ground law doesn't exist anymore? Is TikTok telling me I don't have a right to tell my side of the story and defend myself? Is TikTok going to tell me I don't have a right to use the stand your ground law to protect myself? Is TikTok going to say the law is evil? Because see, all I did was use the law. It's part of federal law. It's part of state law. Is TikTok saying that the law, stand your ground, is evil and that incites violence and it's a threat of inciting violence? Because the law clearly states if a man comes to your house and he threatens to kill you and he threatens to destroy your property, you do have a right to protect your life. You do have a right to protect your property. You have a right to kill that person dead. Is TikTok saying that law is evil? Is TikTok saying that law is wrong? Is TikTok saying you don't have a right to protect your life? Is TikTok saying you don't have a right to protect your property? Is TikTok saying if you're a woman, you don't have a right to protect yourself against sexual assault? What is TikTok saying? You see, this is what made TikTok fucking evil. This is what made TikTok goddamn stupid. You have 80 days from date of violation to appeal. View account status. Review any violations or restrictions on your account. Read community guidelines. Appeal submitted. Now I'll post this on TikTok. If TikTok take it down, well, that's fine. I'll soon post on goddamn YouTube. You know how you can find me? Go to type Clarence Dewitt Young and YouTube search engine. Look for any videos titled Clarence Look for any videos beginning with the title Clarence Dewitt Young. If you keep looking, eventually you will see my account. It's titled Clarence Dewitt Young Vindication on YouTube. You can see the counter to TikTok on there. If you can't see on YouTube, on Sky, you better see it there. Well, I'm Clarence Dewitt Young. It's all victory. So, that's that.